World Freedom Day, yes, it's relevant that we sometimes sit and reflect around issues that are connected to journalism in our country. Freedom, in a sense, is a term that is very difficult to define. World Freedom Day for Sierra Leone, for Africa, we have to celebrate a bit, but at the same time we have to reflect. And we know all where it started in the 1800s, when the nobles and the merchants were struggling. Now today, we're talking about 2025. Are we free to write? Are we free to air our views? Are we free to represent the poorest of the poor? But it's unfortunate that to a certain extent, it's a pass mark. Let me say 55% because of the repeal that we've heard about. But the repeal is in letter, it is in the script. But are we putting it in practice? And this is what I think we should be deliberating on. So, World Freedom Day, let's sit down, let's reflect, and let's address some of our challenges that we face, particularly with politicians in Sierra Leone and in Africa. And some of the challenges, if we address them properly, I think we'll be able to chat ahead or move ahead in terms of journalism in our country. But what are some of the challenges that I think we need to address? One, yellow journalism and sensationalism. We are so sensational, we seem to forget the real things. But we explain beautiful things that do not exist. And sometimes when I go through the scripts, I go through how our journalists represent themselves. It's like they are following what hegemonic bodies are saying. We set the agenda for politicians instead of setting the agenda for the poorest of the poor. So may I say I want to congratulate journalists in this country who are currently reflecting, because I like journalists to reflect about the successes and the challenges that we have gone through, and also congratulate those who lifted the bill that you're free to write, you're free, but freedom has to be controlled, yes, but when it is over-controlled, then freedom is taken by the few and the majority are not heard.
It means a lot for the younger journalists that are coming up, and even myself, for the years that I've practiced as a journalist, and I've seen a lot of improvement, especially the one that has to do with the Criminal Part 5, Criminal Procedure Act, that we are benefiting presently, even though there are a lot of challenges that we need to rectify. And we've seen a couple of months, and both national and international journalists were arrested. And we've seen how their gadget was destroyed by police officers. To me, that does not occur well. We really need to improve. If we are saying journalists, they need freedom, let them give us that benefit. Let's enjoy it. It belongs to us. It doesn't belong to the Sierra Leone police, neither the politicians. We have to improve. We have to move on as a journalist in this country. We need to be ourselves. We need to practice professionally. When you have a news, don't just have the news at the end of the day. You publish it out just because you've got a huge quantity of news, and you have to process your information. The news, you have to process it before it goes out. You cannot just have an information at the end of the day, because Benedict is here, another person is here, so I want to publish it out. You have to process your information. At the end of the day, you will not be caught from the law.